but she's also the Wales TUC coordinator of campaigns in this area. So without any further fuss, Althea, take it away.
This dispute was started by the condemned government in the expectation that those who work in all the public services could be bullied into accepting their diktat. Cabinet ministers are shamefully ramping up the rhetoric against working people who are trying to protect their modest incomes when they retire. The people ministers are attacking are our friends, colleagues, neighbours, relatives, the people who keep our country functioning and our communities safe. The dispute will demonstrate that vast swathes of our society have withdrawn their consent for the condemned to govern in the way they wish. Some of the papers say that there is little sympathy from the public for today, yet I believe the current figures are far more than those who elected this government in. This government lacks the moral courage to now settle this dispute for fear of upsetting their right-wing backbenchers and those on the lunatic fringe who attack workers' rights and commence their war on the trade unions by making employees work for 2 years before having the right to pursue unfair dismissal claims, such as forcing employees to pay to access employment tribunals, and whatever new stringent strike laws that they'll bring in to curb us. This government's vocal erosion of public services and public sector workers' rights is in marked contrast to their complete lack of action over the out-of-control bankers and the obscene levels of pay to directors in the boardrooms. It's about time that this government started to appreciate and praise public sector workers rather than attacking them, vilifying them and kicking them around. Thank you.
Up is Emir Evans, Regional Organiser for the Unite Union, and he's speaking on behalf of council workers amongst others.
Colleagues, it's an honour to have the opportunity to address you today on behalf of my union Unite on what is the biggest trade union mobilisation in a generation, as workers from across public services say no to paying more, working for longer and getting less when they retire. But let us be clear, the attack on pensions is just the beginning of a wave of similar attacks on pay, jobs and services, which include pay cuts in real terms, forcing through detrimental changes in terms and conditions with dismissal and re-engagement notices, and attacks on trade union facility time. All this has understandably led to a massive increase in job insecurity. This vicious assault on our class by the Tory-led government has resulted in a fall in public sector employment of 240,000 over the past year, and a similar figure in the private sector. Each of these job cuts represents a cut in public services that are being delivered to the people who need them and rely on them. These attacks are designed to shift the blame of the economic crisis to the public sector and making the people pay for the crisis that is not of our making, but caused by the negligence and greed of financial institutions who gamble for profits in an unregulated market. This government has wrapped its attack in language that is aimed at misleading the public and distorting the truth about public services and you, who work to deliver those services. Public sector pensions are not gold-plated. Half of local government workers would receive just over £3,000 or less. But I think people are wiser than what the government thinks. People may not know all the details, but with 12 million members in public service pension schemes, everyone has an indirect or a direct